Follow me now. Listen me good. Let me tell you this right now. GTerra representing for my channel. Me have to stand up and vouch for myself. People, I've been making music for over 15 years. We are talking about making music from a little boy. From me at 12, 13, I've been making music. So I'm taking it seriously. In my teenage years, 13, 14, we get serious. Now, there's a reason why I'm gonna do this video right here. I'm gonna say what I need to say and get it off of my chest. See, a lot of people don't understand this whole, it's like they're not in reality or something. You could be the one bringing the topic up and, you know, like speaking on certain things, but you're being vague and a bit vague, if you know the word. You're not trying to be too dramatic and like just take it to a whole nother level, like, oh, and go out there with the same narrative everybody else is spewing. We did that already. Some people don't even have a clue who you are. They never did they're not going to do the research now. Scroll back down their timeline and realize you posted those videos already. They're not going to realize that I already went over those topics already. Got 100 videos deleted. One bag of different things. They don't have a clue. They just don't know. Now this is life. You can't expect everybody to know what you're going through. You can't expect everybody to know what you're doing when you're doing it in your own privacy, or if you're creating something you don't, the whole world doesn't know you. It's over 7 billion people, 7 billion people on the planet. So you're not gonna get the attention of everyone, not even a billion, not even half. So when you're doing things, you gotta always acknowledge that there is a law of ratio and that there's a certain amount of people that might see you and there's a certain amount of people that don't see you. This is a reality, this is a fact. So based on that, people, we have to start being honest with ourselves and, you know, start just looking at things in the true realistic nature of it, instead of just guessing around and, oh well, you don't this and you, and being judgmental. Cause what I'm looking at is a lot of people on this internet, they're ready to comment and speak whatever they feel based on what they think they know about you or what you said in your last video. But let me tell you something, people, this internet stuff is a big distraction in many ways. So if you're not paying attention to whatever you're hearing or whatever you're seeing, then you're gonna be lost in the mix. Get me I say? You're just lost in them. You're just talking, or you're just making up stuff. You're just telling stories you heard. There is a truth and there is gossip. There is truth and there is gossip. Gossip is gossip. The truth is the truth. Reality is reality. And there is fantasy. Our imagination is the biggest nation on the planet, so we could always imagine things, and that's how we make so much amazing things on this planet, because we have an imagination. So we imagine things that's not here and try to bring it into reality, all right? So that's what this is about. So when somebody will come onto a channel where you're here to communicate and teach and kind of elevate beyond, you know, beyond the regular realm of conversation where people are always just talking down on people and talking about other people and kind of denouncing them, trying to tear them down, like cancel them, the cancel culture thing. I'm not with that. I don't see any reason why people shouldn't live their life and be happy. Now the thing is, I don't care who sold their soul. That's not my business. I wasn't there when they were doing it, and I decided not to make it my judgment on YouTube to be here talking about who sold their soul and who. A lot of people selling out. They've been selling out. I called it out 150 million times already. There's no need for me to keep going over and over and over and making my life about who sold out. That is garbage. So what I did was I pretty much flipped the script and just decided to entertain the people who like me for my voice and like me for my ideas and the way my mind works. Simple. You feel me? Simple as that. I just flipped it. I ain't got the time to be judgmental and too critical on what the next man is doing or Hollywood people doing, to the point where I lose focus on what I'm doing. See, we all got a life, and to each his own. If your life is important to you, you're going to focus, do the right things with your time. Your time is important. You can't get your time back. You can get money back. You can get other things, but you can't get your time back. So time is the most important element to us in this life, and we gotta learn to use it wisely, you know, and that's what it come down to for me. You know, I'm using my time wisely and just, you know, doing what works for me without losing my morality and putting myself in a position of where I'm regretful or, you know, I'm ashamed of. That's just the thing. I don't want to do nothing I'm ashamed of, period. That's the reason why I'm independent. That's why I make music the way I do it. I don't want to go to work with every producer to be disrespected by them in the end or used by them. We've been there. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Look, people would never have a clue. I've been there. Like, I've been there and done that so much that a lot of people would probably just sleep on me and not believe it because I never had the Hollywood highlight on me. So the fame is not there on that level. So people are gonna look like, who is he and what is he talking about? They don't get that you done did major works. They're just not gonna comprehend. It's just the way the mind works, okay? Some people are stuck in a Hollywood mentality. I've been saying that for years. Now, to all the people that don't understand what I'm doing and why I'm doing this, and they're gonna say, oh, you talk too much, or whatever the reason, whatever the only way we can communicate with each other is through speaking with our mouth. And if we're on the internet, what you gonna do? Beat yourself to death or throw your head in the wall? You're gonna take a piece of steel and beat your head off and then put it on video for people to see so you go viral? What you gonna do? Jump off a bridge and feed yourself to the sharks live on your own camera so people could see so you could go viral? No, we're not into that type of stupidity. We're here to reason. This show is called Reasoning with GTerra. So anybody who will look at this video or look at my content, realize I just created a new piece of content here called Reasoning with GTerra. I mean, and it's kind of not, it's void of the Hollywood mentality. So all these people that's raised up on TV and grew up, all their stories come from Moses and the Jesus movies that they watched, or whatever Pharaoh movie they watched on HBO or whichever channel. They grew up watching whatever TV show and believing all these characters, and believing in all this TV stuff. This is what happens in this world right here. In reality, enough of them people are TV character believers. If you notice, most of their stories and their narrative come from what they've seen on TV. Then you got a next set of people who think they know everything about who did this and who sold out, not giving any credit to the work the people did. It's like the people didn't do any work. It's just, oh, they just sold it. Yeah, we know people do things to get in certain positions. They form boules. They come together and work together to do a monopoly. If you didn't play the game Monopoly as a kid, then you don't understand. See, some people want to jump up and speak and think they know everything, but they don't really know the half. None of us know the half, fam. So we shouldn't be here to criticize each other on what we don't know. We should be here to just speak on what we do and teach each other if we're going to do that. Keep it on a certain level. You get me? Because I know for a fact that YouTube and certain organizations will delete your videos and get rid of you if you do certain things or say certain things on their platforms. They'll eventually get rid of your whole channel, so be wise. Some of these dudes don't get it yet. They haven't been on YouTube that long enough to know what's going on. I've been making hundreds of videos. I know what's going on. So big up everybody out there that know what I'm doing, that support me. Thank you for subscribing and liking and sharing my content. It's a reason why I'm about to go into this on a next level. So we're going to take it to the next level, part 2. The slap and how it's all organized and engineered behind the scenes for the director's chair. All right, so get with it. Subscribe, like, share. GTerra representing. Just support the music, support the channel, support the you don't know, Reasoning with GTerra. Reason with me, drop your comments, tell me how you feel about certain things. You know what I mean? Because all I'm doing is just freeing up and forward.